Hi, today we're talking about some of the different types of tubeless systems and how to install them. For the front tire, what we're going to do is install the tubeless sealant without the injector. We will not use the Presta valve core removal tool. We're only going to use the bottle of stands and the tire like this. What we will do is that we will read what the bottle measures out to. This is coming in right at 16 ounces. We're looking to fill this with 6 ounces of sealant, so we're going to go out to a 10. With the tire like this, away from the valve stem, we're going to pour in the sealant directly into the tire while checking. I still need to add 2 ounces of seal. That was 6 ounces of sealant added to the tire. What we will do next is we will spin the tire to set the sealant down where the tire has already been set on the bead. And from there, we will install the rest of the bead. If you need to use tire irons, be sure to do so. The tire is now installed, and we will use the pump to seat the bead on the rim bed. You can hear air leaking out of the tire. And as you saw, a little bit of sealant came out. It's very normal. This is part of the reason why we do the bounce test. Because it's looking like that was the only problem, we're going to add another 20 psi of pressure into the tire to get the bead of the tire to sit more evenly around the rim. As you can see on this side, the bead hasn't seated for almost half the tire. Pressure is the only way to do this. As you heard those big snaps, the bead of the tire is seating itself on the bed of the rim. Even all around this side, still a little bit of noise, but overall a very, very even bed. We're going to bounce it to distribute the sealant more, and make sure it's aired up to that 60 psi point like we were wanting. The valve leakage sounds like it stopped, but if you're having a problem seating your tires, what we recommend doing, if you know that they are tight on the actual rim bed, sit them on a trash can for an hour or so and let the sealant distribute all around the actual tire and rim interface, and then in another hour to 2 hours, flip the tire and do the exact same thing. Having the wheel and tire laid horizontally will help distribute the sealant and prevent any leakage that may still be occurring. With a tubeless tire, it's important to keep it aired up in between rides. If you don't air it up in between rides, what can happen is that the seal between the rim and the tire will be lost because pressure is the only thing holding it in besides the sealant. It's important to keep the tires aired up to around 40 psi in between rides and lower it to whatever you prefer while riding. As we mentioned before, tubeless tires are able to run a lower pressure than a tube tire. Generally, people find themselves running up to 5 psi less. Today you've seen a mountain tubeless setup. As we've talked about, there are different setups with different requirements. If you need help with anything, please contact customer service. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and share with your friends.